Hello.
Hi Ravi, good morning.
Very good morning. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hi. Am I audible correctly to you, everyone? Okay. All right. So we'll do a bit of financial functions. So let's say if I have taken a home loan for 10,000, assume just a figure, loan amount 10,000 at the rate of 10% for the duration, maybe 1 year. So duration in months. Now, my objective is to find out the EMI in this. So find out the EMI. Now, how to get the EMI? The function to be used is PMT. That is, first is a rate of interest. Now, this rate of interest is per annum, but we calculate the EMI on monthly basis. So divided this number with 12. N per refers to total duration in months. PV refers to the principal value. Once we close the bracket, we get the output. So 879 is the EMI. Now, why you are getting a negative number? We are getting a negative number because of this is a you are paying EMIs to the bank, so it's a cash outflow. So by default, you'll get this kind of formatting for this, and number is showing in the negative form. Now, if I need to know what is the total payout in the whole 1 year, you need to multiply this number with 12 to get the correct output. Now, every month, what is your contribution towards the loan? So first month, what is the principal you are paying? And what is the interest you are paying? So the function to be used for this scenario is PPMT. Now, how does it work? PPMT, first rate of interest, which is 10%, divided by number of months in a year. Period, which period I want to know for the first month. Then N per refers to total duration, that's 12 months, and principal value 10,000. Once we close it, now before dragging, we need to freeze certain components. My rate of interest is constant, total duration is constant, principal value is constant, and just drag. Likewise, you have another function named as IPMT, which calculates the interest for the following value. Now, when I add this both the components, it shows me the total EMI that I pay. And this should add up to my total principal value. This should give me the interest part. And this is my total EMI. So in a whole year, how much you are contributing every month, that is shown in an effective manner. The function used are PPMT, IPMT in the following place. The function is for this is PMT, that is payments towards the mortgage. Likewise, let's say you have certain amount and you want to deposit this amount in a bank for a rate of interest of, you want to do a kind of a fixed deposit, 8% fixed deposit for the duration of 3 years. Now, what would be the value of 50,000 at the rate of 8% after 3 years? The function to be used is, you can use a simple, not a simple interest. Simple interest will only give you not the actual value which would be there, because your value is usually compounded. So we can use compound interest. The formula is equals to principal into 1 plus rate of interest plus rate of interest whole to power number of years. And we need to subtract the principal value from that. That will give you my principal, so compound interest part. Because this part only will give you the amount. Amount minus principal is your compound interest. Now this can be compound interest can also be figured out using a function named as FV, which is referred as future value. So FV is first of all rate of interest, total duration 3 years. This is one-time payment investment, and the principal value is 50,000. But you are paying 50,000 to the bank, so this money is going out of your pocket. So this is cash outflow. So you got 60,928. But if you need to subtract the principal value from this to get the actual interest for this. So even though this is also correct way of representing. Yes, everyone, this is okay. Okay, now I just want to understand from your end how you can double your input. There is a concept of rule of 72. Now, what does this concept means to you? So if you multiply your rate with the duration, if that value is equivalent to 72, then your amounts gets doubled. Basically, 8 nines are 72. See, approximately doubled. Nine eights are 72. 6 twelves are approximately doubled. So when you multiply the rate of interest with the duration, your amounts gets doubled. Okay. Now let's say you have certain uh, people. Now, if I need to find out what is the growth rate, how much growth has happened? is how to find out the growth rate. This is a simple formula. End value minus start value whole term divided by start value. You can get the value in form of decimal, convert into percentages. So 75 to 75 remain the same. That's the reason 0%. Negative means it's decreased. Positive means it increased. Now this is the data. Now in this scenario, I want to find out the growth rate. Now how to do? Now for this scenario, I can't simply go for the previous case, because in this there are number of years involved. Now for this we go for a scenario as CAGR. So how does it work? Principal, sorry, end value divided by start value minus 1 whole to power 1 by number of periods. Now end value 62, start value 66, 1 divided by number of periods. So how many periods we have here? So it seems like 4 here, but we won't say 4. We will say it is 3 period. Why? Because 18 to 19 is 1, 19 to 20, and 20 to 21. So it works as end value divided by start value whole to power, sorry, end value start minus 1 whole to power 1 by number of period, which is 3 for us. I guess I've made a mistake. Minus 1. Yeah, this one. So yes, yeah, this is correct. So there was, because it was very small, 66 to it has reached to 62 only. So there is a small value decrease in this. I wrote incorrectly. That's fine. The function name is end value divided by start value whole to power 1 by number of periods minus 1. And this was simple. End value minus start value whole divided by start value. This is CAGR compounded. How to calculate number of periods? So from 18 to 19 is one period, 19 to 20 is another period, and 20 to 21 is another period. Yes, everyone. Now these are a little bit of important functions because sometimes you need to find out.
Ravi,
Yes.
so if in case for the last year we have a growth for only 6 months and the other 6 months is like zero, then if that case, how we will calculate?
Give me the proper scenario, no once. If you can.
So if in the year of 2021
Hmm.
we have 62 is a growth, right? I mean,
Mhm. Not growth. This is, let's say, number of targets been achieved
okay.
or sales. You can say these many sales happened.
Hmm. For a few months there is no growth, then what will we do? Like there is no
This
income.
is we are seeing for the whole year. We are not seeing for the month basically. So let's say if you are considering month, then you need to picture that whole months in a scenario, and then you need to calculate it over a period.
Okay, Ravi.
Hmm. Okay. Now sometimes you come across the figure as YTD, MTD. Now for YTD, the starting date should be considered as today's date. No, sorry, 1st January 2022. And for MTD, the starting date should be considered as 1st of March. Okay. Basically, how to get starting date? So for this, it's simple. For 1st January 2022 is the YTD for case. But how to get the current month? What is the starting date? I know. So start. This is the start date. End date will be your today's date. Now this happens. This should be based on the month that you are working for. If you are working for March, then we should consider for March. If you're considering for April, we'll consider for April. So basically there's a function known as date. Here we should consider for the current year basically. I'll write this formula here. So is equals to date of is equals to year of the today's date, and month also for the given date, which is your today's date. And since I need from where my month starts, it always starts from the month one first itself. So I'll just use this. So if it is tomorrow, it's we are working on for April, then it will start counting from the April onwards. Now basically what we need to do, how much sales, what is YTD sale, year till date, YTD sales, month till date sales. So this can be simply find out sum Fs. First is sum range, which is sales column. Then range one, date column from the beginning of 01 2022 till less than equals to today's date basically. So that's 25th of March 2022. This will give you year till date YTD. And MTD, it's from the 1st of March till 25th of March. So this these are somehow important functions. Now, in terms of HR, you can just use it like how many people you have hired on a particular date, how many submissions, or how many interviews, or how many closings you have done. At a particular day, you won't have more than between 1 to 9, basically. It can be 0 also. So to make this is we have fixed the dates basically. You can even make it a little dynamic as well. Is equals to sum Fs. Then C column. So from the beginning of what? The starting date. So we are concatenated because it need to be combined with the respective date. So in the C column, we have to first look for the date column. Within that, starting date. Likewise, another B column less than equals to and concatenate the ending date. Now tomorrow automatically this part will update. On the other hand, the below one, the this one won't update because we have fixed it. Like it should take up the data based on the fixed dates we have specified. So this will be dynamic and this would be static because here you need to change the date as per the scenario every time. So in C, first is some range. Range 1 greater than equal to the starting date. Range 2 less than equals to the ending date. So we have concatenated it basically. All right, everyone. So these are like somehow important functions in terms of understanding your growth factor and all. So they are somehow important. So growth rate, CAGR. And this is also somehow an important aspect these days. People. Also.
Ravi,
Yes.
actually yesterday you said that you will show us like how to get a pivot chart something.
How to?
How to get pivot chart like in pivot table topic.
Anyhow, the chart component is yet to come. That is just for glance now, not for the.
Okay, so there is a topic related to that. Like,
Yeah. Monday onwards, we'll start with the chart and all.
okay.
Then Monday is 28.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll start with the chart activity. And by 31st, I guess we'll be able to wrap things up.
Okay, Ravi.
All right. Okay, then. So keep practicing. I'll just share the same file. Practice on. And yeah.
Ravi, this is Reshma.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sorry for trouble today. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Ravi, can you hear me?
Bye then. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye, Vinay. Reshma.
Ravi, one moment.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Reshma has one doubt. She'll ask you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so in yesterday's class, actually, when I was trying in my system, I couldn't get the option for group. So can you please tell me once again?
Would you like to share your screen, please?
So better, you show it in your system. I mean, my system. Yeah,
Which part you want to group?
just the group part. Where we'll be like finding out in the settings.
This one. Date one? Date part? Hello?
One second, 1 second. Actually, yesterday, well, while you like segregated that salaries like in between 20,000 gap, right? There you have just mentioned the group section.
Hmm.
Do you remember?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that one in our system we couldn't get that option called group. So, like once again, can you show?
So you need to right click in this and find group as a button.
Yeah, but I was okay. Once I'll try it once again. Can you please wait for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravi, I have tried. Now I'm getting, but still again, I will do it with my own data so that I can try to find out where I'm getting wrong.
You want to better you share the screen, then I'll be able to make you understand.
No, no, not like that. I just want to listen to your class once again, and try it. Let me try once. If I am not there, then I'll ask you in the next class. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. All right, everyone. Happy weekend. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ravi.
Bye bye.